У нас появилась возможность пообщаться с разработчиками игры EVO онлайн и задать интересующие нас вопросы. С чем связано появление и решение ввести free-to-play в EVO?
Look, EVE Online is about the players, and the players are the content, the guys that you like fly with and mine with and build for and fight. And so by making EVE free to play, we're going to have more of those people, more people for you to fight, more people for you to buy things for and interact with. And we're just seeing more players means a much more fun experience for everyone.
Не повлияют ли вот эти игроки free-to-play негативно на баланс в игре в Империи?
No, we're not. We're not afraid of that at all. We're going to be watching it very closely to ensure that that doesn't unbalance the economy or high-set ganking or anything like that. But we're not afraid that it's going to upset the balance too much. We just think it's going to be a much better experience for everyone. Existing players or players that pay Omega characters will have a few advantages. We'll be able to use more advanced weapons and bigger ships. But we think alpha players can contribute, and we expect that Amiga players will probably take those alpha players under their wing and try and recruit them to help them.
Можно ли ожидать появления в будущем новых фракций?
Should we expect any new factions in the game?
Oh, I certainly hope so. There's a bunch of new player factions out there now. There's Brave Newbies, not so new anymore, Pandemic Horde, and I'm really hoping that some people take up that mantle and start new player organizations, just packed to the brim with alpha players that then go on to dominate some of the nullsec areas. I'm really hoping we see that.
Как вам идея создания арен для более простого PvP без потери кораблей?
So what about arenas which would allow easier access to PvP without losing your ships? And we actually have that already. Thunderdome.
Oh yeah, right. So we try and keep everything in the EVE universe super consistent in game, right? So we want your ship loss to matter. So when you die, it's like, this actually sucks. I'm losing something I had to work hard for, and we're not really sure that the arena format directly translates to that. We are looking at some options there and would love to hear from suggestions from players and community members. We also have a whole bunch of competitive PvP tournaments, the Alliance tournament. In fact, one of the Emperor of the Amar Empire was recently selected by players fighting each other in a tournament style match to find out who was going to be the new emperor.
Ожидается ли новая балансировка кораблей?
Are we expecting any new ship balance? I mean, it's kind of an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Really stop ever.
Ship balance is a continuously updating process. We're doing some major revamps to the way the Rorqual works, which is a really big mining ship. We're giving it some fancy new functionality. It'll have a panic module that you can use, which will make you invulnerable and all of your mining buddies invulnerable, so you can call for help. We're also looking at doing some changes to the way command ship works, the way command destroyers work, and tweaking Tech 3 destroyers as well. So yeah, we're constantly working on balance.
Насколько легко начать игроку, без не имея опыта, играть в EVO онлайн?
How easy is it for a new player to get into EVE who doesn't have any experience ever?
EVE Online's a little bit of a difficult game to get into. It's often described as a learning cliff, so much as a learning curve. But we are revamping the new player experience. We're putting a whole bunch of effort into that, so it'll come out at the same time as Clone State Alpha, and we expect this will help new players learn about EVE a little more rapidly and make that cliff a little more hill-like.
Как вам идея создания мобильного клиента для переключения навыков в Android и iOS-устройствах, например?
How are we thinking about mobile phone app for switching your skills and stuff like that? We're actually working on one.
Yeah, we're working on a mobile phone app right now with some partners of ours. The initial release won't let you switch skills, but it will let you see what you're training, read your EVE mails, and actually be able to send EVE mails, get notifications, see what ship you're in, and some stuff like that. But skill switching, maybe. Let's see.
На что сделан упор в обновлении EVO Citadel?
What was the key part of EVE Citadel? I mean,
The Citadel. Yeah, look, the Citadel was a huge part of EVE Citadels, and we've seen a bunch of those. We've seen some really big fights over those. We also added a whole bunch of capital functionality. In fact, that ship there, the kind of tall-looking skyscrapery one, is called a Minotaur, which is part of the new Force Auxiliaries that we added at the same time. We added some new fighter gameplay, so the way you control your fighters radically changed with that expansion. Yeah, we added a whole bunch of stuff, and with the upcoming expansion in November, we're adding the engineering complexes, which is like our next range of Citadel-like structures.
И можно узнать ближайшие планы, в каком направлении будет Ева двигаться дальше?
So in what direction are we taking EVE in the near future?
Open access is going to be the big change. After that, all bets are off. We want to see how players react to that. We're going to continue developing structures, continue iterating on the new player experience, make it easier for players to get into the game, and I'm sure we'll have some shiny new ships and surprises for everyone.
Все, окей, thank you.